Hey everybody, welcome back to Montreal Connected. Now, TV sports is one of only a few types of programming that audiences watch live anymore. That's why our company Rogers invested so heavily in the NHL. However, it takes a huge, diverse, and highly skilled team to put a show on the air. Here's how they do it at the Rogers Cup. Rogers is the host broadcaster for this major international tennis tournament. Its coverage is delivered to Sportsnet, Sportsnet 360, the web, and to many other broadcasters in up to 180 countries on a live and delayed basis. Martin Paul is a senior producer for the Rogers Cup.
It's really hard to describe what I do, but I liken it to like a wedding planner. You have to prep and get everything ready for everybody, and then the event kind of takes place and we have to make sure that we're at the right place at the right time telling the right stories. I'll get up around 7 a.m., come to the venue. We have a little production meeting. We're on the air in Toronto as well. We'll do a live hit into the Toronto show at 11 o'clock, and then we prep for our show starting at noon. Once we hit the air at noon, we're there until the last match ends at night on center court.
And he can be susceptible to a great serve, can he?
To the home TV audience, the live broadcast of the Rogers Cup appears to be seamless. But back in Montreal at the tennis stadium, there's a flurry of activity inside a very small, air-conditioned control room called the truck. This is where all the action takes place during a TV production. Director Mike Mills is the man calling the shots.
It's probably, I think it's one of the best jobs in the TV, mobile, or in the business for that matter, because you have the opportunity to mold something that you vision in your head to put it on the screen and make sure that people can see it, right? But you know, calling cameras and stuff like that, if you do the preparation ahead of time, once you sit down in the chair, it should be pretty straightforward, you know what I mean? Hit it. Okay, just give me a heads up, okay?
Martin and Mike make their job sound easy enough, but broadcasting the Rogers Cup is full of challenges.
Our director, Mike Mills, is the one who selects all the cameras. He has 22 cameras to choose from, so he's got his work cut out for him. We have 7 talent here on site. We have RF cameras and RF microphones, and if you're a tennis fan, you get every little bit of action, and we'll bring it to you.
Next step for him, we talked about not putting together 2 wins, and we get
Brad Fay, one of the broadcast commentators, talks about the challenges that he has to go through as well.
I guess just being ready, and people are talking in your ear when you're talking on the air and knowing what's coming up. You got to learn about 100, 120 players and learn enough about them, not knowing who's going to be the stories. At least we follow the Canadian ones and we try to focus on them. And then when in doubt, just be quiet and let the analysts, Damien Cox and Robert Bedtower, make themselves look good if they know what they're talking about.
I mean, I played a lot of sports growing up, team sports, and that's kind of what it's like, is being part of a team for a week, and you try to make everybody look as good as you can. You try to have some fun along the way, and you try to produce something that everybody can be proud of.
Classic has not lost a hard court match this season.
And it was a tour de force.
Well, sports TV is great because it's like being part of a team, and you get that same kind of satisfaction when you have a good show, like as if you were to win a game.
It's pretty fulfilling when you're all said and done and you're walking out of the truck and you go, you know what, we did a great job today. We really nailed that one, so it's a lot of fun. It's fulfilling that way.